Programa Arte de Viver. Apoio Sicom, Sindicato dos Condomínios Prediais do Litoral Paulista, a mão amiga no momento certo. E Santini Ortomolecular, terapia de reposição de oligoelementos via derme para o seu equilíbrio físico, emocional e metabólico.
Olá! Está começando mais um programa Arte de Viver e hoje eu converso com o artista plástico Nicolas Morgan e eu vou falar com ele em inglês. O Nick é inglês, ele nasceu em Southampton. Hello, it's very nice to have you here. And tell us, how long have you been here in Brazil?
I've been living here in Brazil, in Santos, in particular, for 15 years.
You are married to a Brazilian.
I'm married to a Brazilian. She didn't want to live in England, it's too cold.
She's right. But it's a beautiful country, isn't it?
England?
Yes.
I like it.
You like it. But tell us about your story. Since you were a little kid, you used it to draw. How was your story?
I think it's the typical story that the little boy wasn't very good at football or many other sports, so started drawing, like all children. All children like drawing, but then at a certain age I started drawing more mature subjects, getting away from childish scribbles, and my interest went from there really until I was a mid-teenager.
But how did your parents deal with that?
They liked it at the beginning. They liked that I had something to do and wasn't bothering there. I could sit quietly.
You were a quiet child?
Yes, I'm very shy. Very shy, introverted, type of dreamer. So yeah, it gave me something to do and probably kept me out of trouble elsewhere. But as I was getting more into teenagers, I said I want to do this as a career. I didn't really get an awful lot of encouragement. It was the same thing. Artists don't make any money. They die poor. You become famous when you're dead.
Well, yes, you're right. But this was an inner talent?
An inner talent? I'm not sure if sometimes I suppose you have to have something inside of you that sort of drive. But I remember as a child at school, I saw other children drawing better than me. I thought, I would like to produce drawings like that. So I dedicated myself to do that. And I remember once my father drawing something from my homework in school and copying it because I thought it was nice, you know. So in the town, I don't know.
Because I saw some of your drawings. They are fantastic.
Thank you.
They are really beautiful. So you started when you were 4 or 5?
No, I think I was about 7 or 8. I was in junior school at the time.
And then you went to a university, you told me, in Florence?
Later on, much later on, when I was an adult, I spent a summer in Florence with the family. And no, I attended the Florence Academy of Art for a summer school, which was fantastic. It's the birthplace of the Renaissance.
Yes, yes.
Walking the streets that Leonardo da Vinci passed. And
but you breathe culture
yes.
in Florence.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get past the throngs of tourists,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But this is what I'm always been. Everywhere I travel, I try and have in my mind what happened in the past. You know, and there the buildings are so old that you can just imagine. I mean, forget what's happening today in the world. Just imagine what was happening at that time.
It's really.
You can almost picture the ghosts walking through the streets.
Yes, yes, yeah. You're right. And then, what kind of painting do you do today?
Today I'm in the streets walking around, whatever captures my eye, I draw. You know, I'm trying to get the people pass every day in their lives and not stop to see because everybody's in too much of a hurry. Just walking around and say, that's a nice scene, has great composition, okay? This is what I like to do. Really
day by day pictures.
Yes, yeah. It's kind of like the Impressionists in the 19th century of France, Monet, Manet, et al. You know, whatever took their fancy, so to speak. You know?
So it's not something depressive.
No. In the 19th century, there was a new movement of art, which got away from the religious aspect of art and any real motive for doing it, called art for art's sake. And this is really what I like, and trying to capture a little bit of life, everyday life.
And how is the feeling of people that when you show your art?
I get a lot of good feedback, but of course it's not for everybody. You know, but especially when you're in the street and you're doing it in the street with the subject in front of you, a lot of people walk past, you know, and I've even had people wanting to take photographs of it, you know, which is fine. You know?
So it's not abstract.
No.
It's concrete.
Yes, it's what the life in front of me.
We'll talk a little bit more in a few moments after the break.
Okay.
Nós já voltamos, vamos pro nosso intervalo, mas antes você vai conferir uma dica do Dr. Rubens Moscatelli, presidente do SICOM, Sindicato dos Condomínios Prediais do Litoral Paulista. Rubens, no verão a gente sabe que tanto o consumo de água quanto de luz aumentam muito.
Verdade.
O que nós podemos fazer a esse respeito?
Olha, na verdade, quando você tem um problema, já fica mais difícil de solucionar sem o planejamento. O que o síndico e os moradores devem fazer ao longo do ano é preservar e conservar sempre o seu imóvel dentro da questão hidráulica, dentro da questão elétrica, fazer as manutenções, até não só as necessárias por quebra, mas também as preventivas. Então você tem que verificar eventualmente se a fiação está adequada, se aquilo que você tem de equipamento está funcionando adequadamente na parte elétrica, na parte hidráulica, vazamentos, fazer o controle diário, semanal e mensal do consumo. Isso é possível, você vai fazer a medição no relógio para verificar o quê? Bom, eu tenho agora nos meses de janeiro, fevereiro, março, enfim, no verão, um consumo maior porque eu tenho mais gente morando e o calor é maior, então eu tenho que ter uma média. No ano anterior eu já sei quanto é que era o consumo. Esse ano, por que aumentou? E aí eu já sei identificar, ou eventualmente já sei onde procurar, onde estará o vazamento, eventualmente apartamentos que têm má conservação e tudo mais, isso acaba acarretando um consumo maior.
Agora, e o uso da luz? Como é que você pode racionalizar, por exemplo?
O uso da luz, aí são aquelas dicas genéricas, né? Você tem que evitar deixar as luzes ligadas, porque a gente não pode esquecer que a água também consome luz, né? Com a bomba funcionando, né? Então isso todo o equilíbrio dentro do condomínio, ele parte até de equipamentos. Por exemplo, você colocar uma minuteria no elevador, um sensor de presença, às vezes aquele equipamento sai caro por conta ele propriamente dito, mas o que ele economiza é que tem que ser levado em consideração. Então os condôminos têm que fazer a conta no ponta do lápis e verificar que isso é importante.
Muito importante, muito obrigada.
As ordens.
Vamos para um rápido intervalo, não saia daí.
No universo, tudo está em movimento. No espaço, o tempo é marcado pelo ritmo dos astros. O céu e a terra devem se mover em sincronia, para que a harmonia se faça presente em nossas vidas. Escola Santista de Cursos e atendimentos. Telefone 3284-9714.
Smart Center, o pioneiro escritório virtual de Santos, único em toda a região, aliando comodidade e baixo custo em relação a escritórios convencionais. Você pode locar salas executivas, de reuniões, auditórios, workshops, cursos e treinamentos. No Smart Center você conta com apoio e organização dos eventos do início ao fim, infraestrutura adequada e equipe especializada. Não perca tempo nem o foco dos negócios. Conheça o Smart Center, o escritório virtual definitivo.